We are live.
Ooh.
Hi, y'all. Hello, darlings. Good afternoon.
Good
Good
afternoon.
morning.
Good morning. Okay, you got good morning. Okay, got it.
Okay, we'll take it. All right. I hope you guys are well. Happy Wednesday. It's hump day. And how about some encouraging news to get you through the rest of the week? Would you like that?
At
Now,
least there's a patience to it.
yeah. The banner is up right off the bat this morning or this afternoon because this is all allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. Are you ready? Jen's going to share. All children gather around now. Okay. Okay. Now sit still, Ken. You're going to be in the corner. All right.
Well,
So I'm going to start out by some personal news that tells you that Nasara is in the works. Lee has been getting all these offers, credit-wise, home loans, credit cards, you name it. Lee has never had good credit in well, maybe when we first got married, he had good credit, but all of a sudden, he started getting all these offers and he couldn't figure out why. So he checked into his credit report and it has been wiped clean. Yeah. All of his student loan debt is gone. All of when it was in default, all of the history, medical bills, you name it, it's all gone. There's nothing. So it declares him debt-free with a clean slate. So this is encouraging news.
Yeah.
Now, there's a whole lot of rumors out there. And that's why I'm saying allegedly.
There's an expiration date on the peanut butter.
Oh, speaking of, now I hope y'all, everything is going to be based on depends today. So I hope you're wearing some.
Yeah,
I'm going to add this camera and I don't want anybody to punch their monitor. Okay. Now listen. Listen. This is, I'm going to show you something. Peanut butter. All right. The lid's off, but it's still sealed.
Oh, man. I was going to tip it in there.
No.
Tease.
So I'm going to be teasing today. So here we go. Now, let's start with Honey's post.
Ooh,
if y'all didn't see Honey C. Golden's post that she had on Telegram a couple of days ago, yesterday or the day before, I don't know. She had, I'm sure she didn't mind me sharing because she made it public.
I didn't hear. I'm putting my hair up because that maybe got a little hot.
Okay. So, Honey had posted that she had met with her wealth manager. He's like the investment banker at her Chase, JP Morgan. And she even put up a little picture of his business card, of course, left out the personal information. But she's been meeting with him, started about a year ago, and she had just nonchalantly asked him, do you exchange currency? And he said, well, what do you got? She had mentioned most of what we already have, dinar, dong, bolivar, and zen. And he says, yeah, I'll be exchanging all of that. So over the last year, she's talked with him, and she goes to church with this man. So it's not like he's a random stranger in a bank. And she's asked him at random, is it time yet? And he goes, no, it's not time. No, it's not time. Well, a few days ago, he called her and said, you still got those currencies? And she said, yeah. And he said, good, round them up because I'll be calling you Wednesday or Thursday.
So he will, he's calling her because he knows her?
Because he knows her.
Not because Chase is going to call each and every one of us who.
Now, I think this is great news. Of course, I do want to say, I'm not going to try to be a negative Nancy here, but we also have to be aware of bankers that will try to buy you out before it RVs, okay? Because they will try to do that and then resell it for the higher profit.
Oh,
So don't do it until you have a 1-800 number, okay? Now, let's go over allegedly. Yesterday, they're saying that it was an oops, and then some are saying, no, it wasn't an oops. They put on the display board the revaluation amounts
yes.
for Iraqi dinar and Vietnamese dong. Now, I think it's a little high because
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be pessimistic, but I don't want your expectations so high and they get disappointed. But as of right now, according to the board, it said that Iraqi dinar will be exchanging for $10.21. The Vietnamese dong will be exchanging for $6.42. I didn't really expect it to be that high. I'm still lowballing it at dinar being around $4 and dong being between $2 and $2.50. We don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm thinking that's the amount to humanitarians,
No,
probably.
no,
No,
because
that
currency is your private money. That's not for humanitarian.
yeah, but if you have a humanitarian and you say I have currency with it, you get a higher rate than somebody
Nope.
comes. Oh, that's what I heard. Oh,
No.
everything's changing crazy.
Currency is currency. It doesn't matter if you want to use it for humanitarian, it's still the same rate.
No, I'm just saying if you were a bondholder, they said you get a higher currency exchange rate for your personal as
You had
opposed.
already set up a prior contract, which we do not. We do not get those rates. Don't argue with them when they say this is the rate, that's what you get.
But Jen said,
No.
Yeah, I'm using that. Let's use them.
Jen said allegedly. Okay.
Allegedly.
Zim, there's rumors it's an 80-20 split is how they're going to do it. So you can do the math.
so we would get 80% for our personal use and 20% for humanitarian.
How about you reverse that? Yeah. Nice try.
I can dream.
No, I know, but and that's not etched in stone either. We don't know. And because it depends on how many you have as well. And the agro checks are supposed to be 330,000 per. I've heard two different prices per billion and then per 20 billion.
Oh, yeah,
So
well, maybe they weren't expecting a lot of people to go and invest in it, but I heard per it's 22. What I heard from the Nassar Jassara guy is it's 22 cents per billion. No? Wow, I'm getting misinformation. So, all right.
these numbers have been set in stone for about 11 years now, and they haven't changed it until now. They're still going to float those numbers because, believe it or not, they don't really have a lot of people that have these currencies or money. The main group of people that have them is Tier 4B, us, this community who's been in the Q movement, so to speak. And the military, because they've traveled all over the world and kept what they didn't spend in that country. Okay. Let's go over. King's laughing. What are you laughing
I'm
at?
laughing at Roman's little note.
Oh,
Now King, golden age greedy.
yeah, there'll be plenty to go around. All right. So let's talk about baskets. A tisket, a tasket. Okay. Not your Easter basket, but the baskets of currency that will exchange. Round one, we know that Vietnamese dong and the Iraqi dinar will be exchanging along with the Zim. Now, they're hoping to throw Bolivar in there, but if Venezuela don't get their head out of their ass, they will be postponed. Okay. All right. So in future baskets, the Afghani from Afghanistan is what it's called. It's the Afghani currency. The Iranian, if they get their act together and they make peace deals, Then the real will be in one of them.
Real is which one?
The Iranian real.
Okay. Real is called real? Okay.
Okay, there's 3 currencies in Africa that most likely are the top to be exchanged. One is the Cephas, the Czar, and the franc. And then we have the Mongolian Tugrik.
Mongolian.
So those are some, if you want to make further investments in future baskets. And we don't know how far out they're going to be spread from the first basket. Some have said about 18 months. They have to do this gradually. And then others have said that it won't take that long because they want everybody gold backed to make it even Steven as quickly as possible.
What was the first 3? The Afghani and what?
The Iranian real.
Yeah. Okay.
And then the African, there's 3 different ones you can choose from. The Cephas,
Czar.
the Czar, which is, I believe,
Franc.
South African, and then the franc, which is West Africa's choice of currency. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So I think that sums up our finance updates. A lot of good news out there. People are very tight-lipped. They did say Tier 4A and Tier 4B are going to go at the exact same time. If you are part of our Canadian family, you will go exactly the same time the U.S. does. Okay? So.
Should we carry our Jif or our Skippy?
Hey, you might want to keep. I've got these little travel individual servings of Jif. I'm going to throw one in my purse. If I'm out, you might get Steve to go live on my phone or something and say it's peanut butter time.
Well, anybody who's, if you want to invest, $100 trillion club, I think that's what the website is. There's a daily deal. Every day is a different currency, and they have the 50,000 dinar banknote for $10 less than normal.
Well, that's good.
That's a good price.
That means they're going to push them. They're going to get them off the market.
Yeah. And then I also, wasn't there going to be rupiahs or something like that?
Ruples?
From India?
From Indonesia.
It hasn't been listed yet. It's in there. I just don't know what basket it's in. Okay.
Because usually they have a daily deal on this 100trillion.com. That's what it's called, 100trillions.com. And if you know the baskets that they have, because they also have Hungary and Yugoslavia, Venezuela, Zimbabwe, Iraq, Vietnam. They have all those. And the daily deals are every now and then you'll get great prices. So
you want to put a link in the chat so they got that?
You want me to do it? Okay.
Well, they're asking.
How do I link it? Let's see. I'll do it.
Yeah. This way. And then AtMex right now has only been offering. They're very limited on their dinar and dong. They only have a couple offered, and they weren't even selling Bolivar. I got my Bolivar by buying products from the CBD gurus.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
If you bought some, they send you currency, and they're not lying. Matt sent them to me. Instead of using my discount code that I was given, you can either use the discount code or you can request currencies. Most people were using codes, and I'm like, hell no, send me that damn currency. I know what it's worth.
Yeah, I know, right?
They sent it to me. So I have it in the, they sent the paper. It's not in a plastic sleeve, but by golly, it found a plastic sleeve real fast. So, and they're legit. So, I'm good to go. Lee and I are not going to invest anymore. Right now, we'll have it coming out our ears. And it's weird that the more and more my family pisses me off, my list of giving is getting smaller and smaller.
That's power.
It's as is your will, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Grandbabies will have a trust, but I soon know some adults that won't have a damn deal.
That's so funny. Jen, you write your will in pencil, right? So you can erase it.
Yeah, I'm gonna write it in blood at this point. All right. Okay, guys. Jen's done mathing, but I hope that lifted your spirits. Patience is still necessary. This timing is still in God's hands. So get your hands off the steering wheel, okay?
I'm so grateful, and I loved your oracles today. The first one was beautiful, but what I wanted to say is I did a prayer that we continue to keep the vibes up. So you guys, when our frequency goes up, we are helping Mama Gaia with her frequency going up. I mean, they weren't expecting these many people keeping vibes up. So what we do here ripples. It's a ripple effect.
Yep.
So keep your vibes up. Let's keep, gratitude. Let's keep prayers. And not prayers of desperation, prayers of gratitude. And that's how we're going to get this whole thing to move. Now, on that note, let me bring us down again.
Thanks a lot. I was going to ask you if you wanted to add to what you told me backstage.
It's okay to ask that?
Yeah,
okay.
Go ahead.
All right. Actually, it was on Jasara Nasara. I'm going to see if I can try to send this to you guys, but this is a pre-appointment guide. And I don't remember what I was talking to you about.
Hit the highlights.
Yeah. And at the end, they have an NDA exemption for individuals.
Yes.
So those are, go ahead, John.
That has to do with your individual currencies. When it comes, as of right now, the NDAs are only going to be for humanitarian money. Yeah. So I think you can opt out if you want to tell people that you have money. It's your business.
It would not be a good idea.
But I'm totally against it.
But Jen, I was thinking that exemption is for people that you're working as partnership. So for us as a collective, we can put whoever you're working with. So when you guys get the money, you can start working your projects together. That's what the exemption is.
True. Which we're going to, and I think that's great that we kind of know that ahead of time. But when you go into your appointment, double check with your wealth management team that that's okay, because we don't want to break these NDAs at any cost. If you don't know who you're going to be working with, ask that too. Like I've got some projects and I'm still trying to round up people that I want to work with. How does the NDA work with that? Should I wait the 90 days to talk to them, or can we go ahead and seek them out? Because I would even use Chat GPT to create your own NDA. So if you do find someone, make them sign one.
Exactly. Yeah. Because I have two other sisters who have these three, my son, two other sisters. So I need to be exempt, because just in case they need to ask me anything or what's going on, or I'm working in partnership with Jen. You're got to be an exemption, because I have to talk to you about what land, whatever we're looking for. Right. So if you know there is somebody that you are actually planning on partnering up with, I ask your advisor when you're there, can I put them on the exemption? Yeah.
Nadia, you put at Max, it's at Mex, MEX.
Okay. I've been on that for a while back, but a lot of my currency is coming from the daily deals, so
yeah,
I haven't been on that since silver.
Yeah, and I saw where King of Wands has bought some. It's in transit. If it goes before it's in your hands, just have a copy of where you bought it. I'm pretty sure they already know you bought it. They're tracking us all.
Yeah, you have confirmation.
If you have a confirmation number, or you can print out your online receipt where you bought it. Absolutely, you'll still get to exchange it.
Yeah, because you'll have it listed of what you ordered.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think that's basically what I wanted to say. And then they want you to, like you said, put all the denominations in order. Yeah. They want to, from what I got here, they want serial numbers, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what I did was I took all, like, if I had 10 of the exact kind of denomination, I would put them just to show the serial numbers and then Xerox it.
Yes, photocopy, so everything matches, and they have a special machine that will read them to see if they're counterfeit.
Just in
Okay.
case. I'll see.
Now I'm going to offer to do something, and I may end up getting 500 emails, and that's okay. Just give me time, have more patience. If you want, okay, then don't. King's like, no.
He's just fixing his hair.
Because now some of us here have each other's emails. If you trust me that I will not be giving them out, if you want to send me your email and you want to be put on a list to work with others in this community, in particular, you can send me an email, and then you need to write on there, I give you permission to give my email to, okay, to people in the collective. I do not want to do that live on air because then the whole world has it.
Okay, I would also suggest, Jen, possibly writing down if you are a Zim bondholder or not, because it depends on you going through an interview and everything, how well you can connect, or you're going to have to wait 90 days.
Right. Well, if you have a project and you're looking for people that might be interested in assisting you, or you want to work with someone else, you don't have to tell me what your project is. It would help, but I understand if you want to keep that private.
Yeah.
And if you do not have currency or bonds, especially the bonds, because that's what it's for, but you have a project and you would like some money donated, let
Yeah.
us know.
Yeah.
Roundabout what your project is and how much you could possibly be. Give me the larger figure, and if one person can't pay for the whole thing, we could break it up and everybody donate or something.
Yeah,
But and if you don't want to help anybody and you just want to go off and do your own thing, then that's fine. So
yeah, or if like some people who don't have a project but they want to be part of it, they want to be part of it.
all right, Zarian's losing his mind. What?
Mr. Carter.
Okay, go ahead, Arnold.
Can you get a group together? I mean, not you specifically, but anybody can get a group together that what they do is they put in a certain amount of humanitarian money, and then that group will decide which humanitarian project they want to give money out to that for that particular.
Like
well, can I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
We can create a pot to where it takes at least 2 or 3 of us to sign off on the money, so one person doesn't have all control.
Yeah, administration.
Right. And, we can call it the New Beginnings Humanitarian Fund and just throw it all in there. And then whoever needs it, we can create a board of directors and we can vote on where the money goes. It's up to you guys.
Do we have any financial advisors on the live chat? Do we have any financial advisors? Because all of us are humanitarians, and Jen knows how to do a budget. I know that, but I know nothing.
Yeah,
I know how to do a budget, and I know how to not do a budget. You know,
you can. Yeah, that's true. We can, but you have to remember that we can include wealth managers. You'll be able to hire your own CPAs on your board of directors. It's not an issue. We'll have the money. So
I can let me show you guys like an example of what I did. I don't know if it's correct or not, but if you have quite a bit, this is Bulliva's. So I have my receipt, and then what I did was I Xeroxed it. Is it upside down? Probably. Yeah, this one. And it has all their serial numbers.
Mm-hmm.
So that way I don't have to individually copy every one.
Yeah.
And they'll match it to make sure it's real or not.
Yeah. Yep. So King Juan says, I'm a financial advisor. Don't give women access to your money, man. Let me tell you.
All right, King of Wands, noted. There are more.
We're going to call our group shoppers.
There are more women humanitarians, King of Wands.
Well, Lee will tell you that if I didn't do the budget, we'd be screwed.
Yeah. Yeah.
But this is why we have multiple bank accounts. He has play money, we have build money, and Jen has a business account. So
And Monopoly money.
and Monopoly money, yeah. So with that being said, I think we're done. So if you want to email me, and then eventually we could probably create maybe a separate group chat on Telegram, maybe, and
Well,
then we can talk
so
that
far.
way. We'll be exchanging. I mean, if you guys are dead serious, eventually we're going to have to share our information, like phone numbers, like call us up. And I'm hiring a secretary, so eventually you can talk to that person. But,
Do it through Zoom.
huh?
Do it
We
through
can do
Zoom.
Zoom. Absolutely, we can create a Zoom. So if you're interested in signing up, just email me. Use the New Beginnings email, and we'll just give it to me if you're interested. And I promise it's not going to go any further than this community. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, since we're done, I'll be hosting on Friday.
Yes. Mr. Deep Dive. Yes.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
or we could do just like instead of spreading emails. I don't know, right? If that's some people would not like that. Yeah, Telegram probably.
Yeah. Speaking of, I'm working on, I have posted all of the links for the month of April. I've created all of my thumbnails for the whole month. And I'm just going to wait for King to get all of his ducks lined in a row, and then I'll put up the schedule for the whole month. But I'm going to warn you now, this is certainly subject to change based on if we exchange. So
Allegedly and hypothetically.
allegedly, no selling
Pantry is
data.
full of peanut butter.
Yeah,
King of Wands says I can't sell his data. You're the first I'm going to sell. Okay.
it's not data she's selling. She's selling you, KOW.
Exactly. Pennies
Yeah.
on the dollar. Somebody had to pay me to take him. Okay.
All right.
All right, guys. Let's go. I have been starring. I've got some more to star. King, do you have any coffee questions?
I do have coffees,
Well, let's do
but
it.
no cream.
All right, because I had a question regarding what's going on with Trump and his tariffs. Are we getting lashbacks from Mexico? I heard, and I don't know if it's true, but now they want to do visas, and they're getting people who are going to spring break that they have to wait and pay a $200 visa to come into Mexico.
So
I'm talking about like spring break, and they're in line. They just can't get in because they have to. I just want to.
I don't blame them. If we can do it, why can't they? Yeah. All turns love and war when it comes to that kind of stuff. One country. Now, do I think that Trump has the ability to raise the tariffs even more if you're going to treat Americans that way? Yeah, he could do it. It could turn into a war. And if they really want Americans' business, they'll probably back off because they make a lot of money off tourism and spring breaks, especially in Cancun and places like that.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But if they choose to, I think they've got every right to. Every individual sovereign country's got the right to do what they want to do, as long as it's legal. That's the thing. Another little nugget of information. We all kept seeing the Epstein list was a dud. It was nothing that we didn't already know. Well, they have, I don't know how many terabytes of information, videos, and even more information that they were hiding from Pam Bondi and Kash Patel. So it has been handed over. You realize how much information that is? Ooh,
Which one's longer, RFK, JFK, or is it the Epstein?
the Epstein.
Yeah, I know. It's
It
crazy.
is every monarch, billion, trillionaire, actor, singer, you name it. It's got them all on there. So, anyway, King, shall we?
We shall.
All right, let's do this.
Let's go.
From Bonita, grand blessings. What does the universe want me to know?
We got time.
God loves you, and so do I.
Okay, that's simple. Yeah.
Be patient.
Don't
It's
worry,
coming.
patience.
Yeah. All right. Let's straighten out my camera here. We're all whopper jawed. We's cattywampus. All right.
Uh-oh, we're using Southern words. Here we go.
All right. Will you repeat that question?
No.
Okay. Well,
What does the universe want me to know? From Bonita.
all right. Something's coming fast. That's the one that flipped.
Oh.
Celebration. Bonita's going to be partying soon. Okay, this is independent sovereign. This is independently abundant. Money going in the bank. Oh boy.
I thought that was my jar. Oh, never mind.
Uh-oh.
I like the future. Your children are going to be coming and talking to mom. Mama,
You heard
you
about
having the money?
We
Yeah.
heard about the money.
Tell them no. The moon card comes in here.
I'll be having a bunch of stepkids coming
I don't know
around.
what you
I
talk-
think
Yeah,
I'll
these are
have to say,
pages.
I know a lot.
These are pages. You're going to have children you didn't know you had.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you knew you had children. Those
They'll
children.
be sending their kids.
Look at the pages. Look at the pages. Yeah, they're going to be excited. But the moon represents, illusion and confusion. Just as long as if you're under a very specific NDA, you can just say, look, we'll talk about it later. Maybe we'll have a family meeting in a few weeks or something like that. But it's really your personal choice and free will how you deal with all your loved ones coming to you. But you're going to be, this is all the abundance. Don't be surprised if you guys ask this question today and you all get kind of the similar reading because we're all in this together. But it says some partying and happy for financial independence, Bonita. So you're going to be good. Now, if you're looking for a reading that is focused on more of a personal, Spirit will pick up on the energy that is strongest. And right now, if that's where your heart is finances, then that's what's going to be picked up. Okay. All right. Any more?
Next. Yep.
Okay.
From someone. Will Trump have a big announcement around Easter? What will it pertain to? Please and thank you.
Well, to quote him, it's going to be a glorious Easter.
When is Easter, by the way?
Yeah, it was just
April 20th.
Yeah, but wasn't he going to have something on April 2nd? There was something.
April 2nd is Liberation Day, and Easter will be a glorious Easter. So.
Well, that's not so messed up then.
That's not messed up. It's not.
Suppose you'll go to med bed and fix that lisp of yours. 420. Yes. Do you guys know the 420 day? That's Easter. It's also marijuana day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's going to be a different kind of grass in the basket this year.
I'm still looking for mushrooms.
Oh, you butt.
My butt?
No, I'm telling Spirit your butt. These are two secrets. We're not telling you.
What was that, Mary? Is it really 420 is Hitler's birthday? Really? Wow.
Whatever is coming fast. Ooh, that's a takedown. But it's also finance. I think there's a lot of stuff going to be going on. We'll be happy, but bad guys will not. Wow. That doesn't say. These are two secret cards.
What was the question exactly?
What to expect on Easter? Is Trump planning something?
Oh.
So obviously they're not going to want to release it because then baddies know the secrets. So it's not going to say,
Not all
we'll
the
be
bad
happy,
stuff.
but they will not. Okay. All right.
And that's all I have, I think. Let me refresh.
All
Nope,
right.
got one more. Jules.
Okay. We can
I'm
skip.
thinking of employing Casey as my personal assistant / manager. Is this a good idea at this time?
Great
First of
question.
all, with Casey next to you.
Brace yourself.
Well, I'm going to pull cards, Julesy, but yes, wings. Oh,
I know. I was going to say, don't forget Jules' deck of cards.
so you're going to be kind of in the same predicament as I am, because that's my first thought. Hire somebody that already knows you and your expectations. But here's the thing, they could try to take advantage of you. I have no problem saying you're fired. I don't care who you are. You know, they could do that mom's boss and really don't care. I could be as lazy as I want. Mhm.
Yeah, but that's why you hire them. You don't put them as partners of it. You just hire them.
Yeah, and I'm an employee. Yeah, but I know Julesy. Her
If you
foot up
hire them, you
somebody's
can
rear.
fire.
All right.
I'm getting a soft yes.
Guys, I did not put duct tape on Schneider's mouth. He's just doing that
All
for
right.
attention.
Yeah, well, Schneider agrees with me.
No, he's going like I got his mouth duct taped. Before the show, I told him we're not having that, and so his mouth is shut.
This says yes. It is.
Oh, I love the
Because her troubles are coming to an end. That cycle in her life is ending. She's moving on, working for you, Sunny. Yes. Don't fear it. Don't anticipate something going wrong. Don't think, oh God, something. You just don't go with it. You've got all the tools that you need that you can share with her. I think this is going to be a real turnaround for her. It gives her purpose. You'll have to be patient with her. But yeah, giving and receiving, allowing her a way that she can earn some of that inheritance or however you're helping her. Yeah, absolutely. Gives her
You can
more
put her name
focus.
on the will.
Yeah. And there is nothing wrong with putting stipulations on who you hire. If it's family, say, look, I'm going to hire a non-family, same rules. Yep. Okay. Okie dokie.
Okay, dokie.
Any more?
That's good. That's it, I think. Let me
All
refresh
right.
one more time. Yes, that's it.
All right.
It's all yours.
Mods, I'm going to put the banner up, but will you please pause? Most likely they're going to end up being closed because I have copies and then I've got 20 starred already.
So you just want pause?
Let's just pause for now. Let's see how fast I can get through them.
Speed round.
Lightning round. Yes, no, yes, no. Okay.
8 ball.
There you go.
Any
Okay.
questions from Renee on the phone?
Ham, I missed yours, but I'm starring you. If it's out of order, I apologize, but I do have you starred. Okay. Yeah, let's just blame wings. That sounds like fun. Okay. Here we go. And Kay, I'm glad you slept well. Good. Your reading was beautiful. Good. You took some advice. All right. Miss Marcy, nice slide in there after the pause. All right. Just for that, it is now officially closed.
Oh, just because of Marcy, she closed it. All
There
right,
you
guys.
go. No more. Yeah, and I've got Sister Renee on the phone as well. So let's just close them for the day. Just hang on to them until Friday. Or King, do you have a show tomorrow?
I do.
Okay, or save them for King. Okay, we'll dump our workload on him. He doesn't
Of
mind.
course, I'll take them.
There you go. All right, I have Miss Bonita. Blessings, Jen. Blessings, blessings, love. I would like a 2-week look ahead, please, and thank you.
Yes, we all would.
A look ahead.
I look
Yep.
ahead.
A look
Fluffy with a
ahead.
chance of meatballs.
All right. I'm gonna have to buy that deck that's food because I'm pretty sure there's a peanut butter card in it. Wouldn't that be fun?
That would be funny.
Glorious food.
Well, that's got to be hard to do kachina on a deck of food. Like in the past, we had pizza. In the future, it looks like peanut butter.
Well, each food or dinner represents the same 78 cards in tarot. You just got to memorize them. So,
Wow.
all right. I have permission to use Jules's deck. So, Jules, you have to share.
Be nice, Jules.
Well, you are going to really be working on your spirituality. This is great. This is making progress moving forward with your spiritual intuition and gifts. In the past, you were going too fast.
We all
Okay.
were.
Future. Something's going to get your attention. Mr. T. Uh-oh. There's a thief in here.
Ooh.
Nine of Cups. That's individual celebration and more fighting. Benita, don't be fighting with nobody, okay?
Yeah, never.
Oh, okay, Wings. He said, avoid the family drama because it's about to hit the fan. This, now, if we get the financial stuff, we're all going to be dealing with that. Avoid it at all cost.
Tell no one.
Tell no one, but I'm sure that you just make, let's just say you really need a car and you go buy one. Well, how'd you buy that car? It fell out of the sky. I don't know. I mean, but people will
Got
have
it at an auction.
Yeah. So
Say I got it from the. You say I got it from the New Beginnings Fund, humanitarian.
there you go.
But you can
They'll
say,
all be calling me.
you can say that you signed a waiver that you cannot divulge that information until the right time happens. That's all.
Yeah.
And they have to respect it. And if they don't, then you know who's going to get help and who's not.
Yep. All right. Benita has the next one as well. What other announcements will Trump be making April 2nd? Please and thank you. Okay, Miss Benita. April the 2nd, Liberation Day. Exactly. What does this mean?
No taxes.
Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah, it comes before April 15th, so that would be us.
That's my dad's birthday. I sent him a birthday card in the mail today. So
April 15th?
April 2nd is his birthday.
Hmm.
So he's still shocked that I'm staying in contact with him. So
That's cool. When the shock wears off, he'll be like really comfortable.
now y'all know April is my birthday month. We be celebrating all month. I'm just saying.
Imagine Jen celebrating on an NDA. That would suck. She's
I
like, we're
falls
all.
on a holiday this year.
What?
Is it a
I
holiday?
said mine falls on a holiday this year.
Which is
Which holiday?
yours?
Well, it's I don't know what they're. I think it's Independence Month or 2 months
Yeah.
in the middle of
June. Oh my
between
God. Are we moving
Memorial
April
Day
Day?
to July 4th is one big holiday.
Jen, are we moving April Fool's Day to June?
Yeah, we should.
We should, huh?
They want to ask what day is your special day? Violetta wants to know.
Imagine your question has not been answered yet.
April 20. No, she said, what day is your birthday?
The 27th.
Whose?
Mine.
Oh,
Mine comes first. Can you be quiet? All right.
My second, can you be quiet?
Oh. April 2nd. We have Pentacles here, something they've been working on. God's money.
Nice.
There's hope and optimism for the future.
Is that the Saint Germain's fund?
Oh, it's gonna make us happy.
We're gonna be still happy.
That's interesting. Yes, Snyder.
There, we're happy, man. Hold on, guys.
Gold standard. This little wall in the back of the hangman here looks like gold bars. I wonder if this has to do with Fort Knox or going back to a gold standard. Now, that doesn't mean it has to kick off that day, but he could make the announcement that day because these are pentacles. He's been working on it for a really long time. And gold, precious metals are God's money. So it's a reason to celebrate. And this
I got
is
a strong yes.
These are healing cards, and this is to heal the financial system. So, yeah, we're taking down the Fed. Yep, and locking them up because they're
Publicly.
thieves. Yeah. So get excited. But it has to do with the money system. Liberation Day. We've been enslaved for so long, and they're taking down the corruption. Okay. Now, don't expect all the arrests in one day, but we got to start the system because we have to correct this justice system first. Okay. All right. Whose birthday?
I don't know.
Well, happy birthday to
Nikki?
anybody. Nikki's got a birthday tomorrow. Well, happy birthday, Nikki.
Happy. And happy birthday to Cal.
Who's Cal?
I don't know. Who's Cal?
Where's Cal?
Where's Cal? Moose Cal?
Who's Cal?
Well,
Well,
probably
happy birthday.
Colleen, somebody related to Colleen, maybe. Oh, Schneider's not happy outside. Oof.
I don't see a cow.
Mm.
All
Well, if
right.
you're having a birthday, happy birthday.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. You want ice cream?
Oh, Madge's son's cow.
Oh, well, happy birthday to Cal.
Happy
He turned
birthday, Cal.
3.
Nikki, I can mail you an ice cream cake, honey, but I can't promise it's going to be very good when you get it. All right. Back to the coffees. Julesy, is it a good idea to have Rich use his humanitarian money on the horse therapy farm and I'll use mine on my other project?
Yes.
I think you should take your money and Rich's money and just
No.
Rich can work
I get
for
it.
you.
I get
do
a
you think?
strong no on that.
If
No.
Rich is probably listening, going, "Shut up, Jen! Don't get any ideas." All right.
Wow. I'm going to ask one more. Should Jules and Rich combine their
Is it a piggyback?
No. When I asked if they should do separate, I got a real strong not happy. Jules won't be happy. So I asked if they would combine it, and I got yes, better. I think she's going to, well, the Virgo that she is probably going to be like, what did you do with that? And how did that happen? So I think working together is probably the best idea.
Now, if they're two separate businesses, it is best to have two separate business accounts.
But of course, it is a free will thing. So.
Oh, we're going to start with the devil.
Yeah,
There's Rich. No, I'm
that's-
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Funny. I think maybe temptation or not. I mean,
It is. Well, don't let it cause you worry and anxiety. Start a new account.
I mean, I think giving them the individual, projects, but getting together and figuring out what is needed is probably working together would be a good idea.
You can work together, but you really do need separate accounts. You really do need separate accounts. Because it looks like it can cause a lot of confusion and worry, and it can cause emotional drama. Let's not do this, okay? This is independent and sovereign accounts. So that way it just avoids the drama and confusion if you can keep them separate. Now, you could do what Lee and I are doing. I have humanitarian, he has humanitarian, and then we have a group fund, just he and I together. So you could do it that way, split it in thirds. So, and then there's like a melting pot that if one of you needs more, then you
I
can
have
move
all
money around.
three.
So,
Oh, you have
you're
your
not
own.
sharing with anybody. I know you, okay?
I got nobody to share them with.
Yeah. Can you individually do your split personalities with their own accounts?
I can.
Oh my, I'd be here all day if my personalities came out. Some of them would be in jail. All right. Let me refresh this one more time and we're going to jump in. All right. Jojo McWill has one in the chat. Questions in the chat. All right. Thank you, love. Thank you for the coffees. All right. So let me do Sister Renee on the phone before I forget, because I will.
Yep.
All right. Thanks for the confidence, King. Okay. Can I get a message from Spirit Divine Creator today?
No.
Oh, okay. King says no. All right.
He's busy. The Divine Creator is busy today.
Please try to call later.
This is not the Source's Liberation Day.
Leave a message at the beep. Is there a message for Renee?
Okay. Emotional. Can you hear me?
Yes.
No.
It's
No.
beep. I can hear the sound, but I heard you speaking. What is that? Is that a phone or is that your mic?
I don't know. It usually does it when the mic's going out.
Do you have a flash drive in your computer?
Nope.
Because sometimes that'll do it.
All right, guys, send your light to Jen. Keep that mic working. Go for it.
Put it on my computer. That's what you should do. Everyone put Jen's computer in a bubble. Okay.
In a bubble. I've got you in a bubble anyway.
Boop. Boop. Tied a bubble.
Renee, you got a couple queens here. So whatever actions you're taking right now, try not to let it affect your emotions. You on a roller coaster? Happy, but now you're worried and feeling trapped. Why? You're starting a new path, new journey in your life. Uh-oh. Who you got drama with? This is male energy. Somebody say something to you? This is hoodwinked.
It's not the Hierophant, right? It's not like the church.
No, that's the Eight of Cups. And this is getting rid of the drama. Walk away from somebody that's running their mouth. Now remember, if it hasn't happened, it could happen in the future. Yeah, this is like walking away from somebody. Somebody who's possibly pulled the wool over your eyes or lied to you about something. Trust your intuition. If you feel uneasy about somebody telling you something, go with your gut and walk away from them. It's not worth the fight. Put your family first.
Yeah, I keep getting the church. I don't know if someone's talking in the church or.
They're younger. but it doesn't say church. You just, in order to heal, you need to heal from the church first of all. You need to just walk away altogether. You need a lot of healing, but this is somebody's yapping their jaws. Don't take it personal. Walk away and just let it like water off the duck's back kind of
Yeah,
message.
yeah. Just want to let you guys know. I mean, Jen, that our frequency is so amazingly high. I mean, I feel the energy on our live chat, and I think they don't like it. But that doesn't mean they have fear, guys. That means we are what we're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
And they'll interfere in one way or another. That's why Schneider's yapping away right now because
Well, it's just like, the divine creator will use people for his good. Well, the devil will use people for his evil in your life. And if they're subject to that energy, especially if things start going really well for us, for humanity, don't you think that he won't be flinging the monkey wrenches? Because he will.
Yeah.
You just gotta reel it in. That's why they've been telling us enjoy where you're at right now, because it's about to get kind of stressful.
Yeah.
A good kind of stressful, but it can turn nasty real quick. All right, so that's the phone. Let's get into the stars. All right, Jen's got this one. Should we all check our credit report? It doesn't hurt. I would check the ones that don't hit your credit. He checked Experian. Was that the one?
Experian. There's Trans Union.
Yeah.
Experian.
There are Credit Karma, which doesn't hit your credit, but they weren't. He tried to use all the free ones and he couldn't figure out why. It says we can't find any information on you, and he goes, "What?" So he ended up having to go through Experian, and it didn't hit his credit, and that's when it pulled it up, and it says no negative activity. So he's like, "Yeah, you got the wrong person."
Well,
why am I still paying?
Yeah. Well, we
Also,
don't have any debt because we're cash on the barrel. We don't have credit cards. We don't have car payments. We don't do that. If we can't afford it, we don't have it.
well, also, if you have Chase Bank as your accounts in Chase Bank, they will. If you have bank online, they will have a check your credit.
Yep.
You'll have a credit history on it.
Yeah. Well, and I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that all of the currencies and bonds that we have purchased have been in his name. And so they've wiped his out. Mine still got stuff on it. So now they wiped out my student loans, but I haven't checked my credit report, so I have no idea. I just don't do credit. I could care less.
Well, I have a question. My son, he has a student loan, but he's only 24. Will they wipe that out, or does he have to pay? He went for one semester, but does he have to pay for it?
Technically, any type of those federal loans were given fraudulently, so they're supposed to be wiped out.
Okay.
So
okay,
I don't know how long it'll take. I don't know how long it'll take. So you still have the opportunity when you get your money, you can just pay it off.
Okay, but what if it was wiped off, but a collection agency took it?
Well, those are illegal too.
Okay.
So, and don't expect that money back.
Okay. So, like, to get them off his back, if he paid like the minimum 50 or whatever, just to get it until it gets cleared off?
I'd pay $5.
$5? Okay.
$5. Medical bills too. You get $1, you're making an effort. Especially if you're not working, you give them $1. There you go. That's saying I put forth effort. There you go. I could have sent you nothing. Send them peanut butter. There you go. All right. Drusilla, is the IRS going to be shut down? Will we be saved from having to do taxes this year? It will be totally abolished because it's illegal. Everything, and technically it already is, everything has been swallowed up and consumed by the Treasury Department. But the Fed dies with our IRS. A lot of people, do you know that they're bracing for more than, I don't know, what do they say, 50 million people not paying their taxes this year because Trump said, let's just abolish it. So people are not paying their taxes.
Yeah.
Is this a good idea? We paid ours.
Well, I think if you paid because you're getting in return is one thing.
Yeah.
If you have to pay into it, I mean, somebody
You're
that I
gonna get
really,
it back if you
somebody
do
that I
pay it.
really know very closely, very, very closely,
Mhm.
hasn't. But how many of us, or let's say us, hypothetically, are they gonna put in jail? Because I mean, it's even safer for us in there.
Well, it's really a personal decision.
Yeah.
The IRS is already absorbed by the Treasury Department because if you notice, if you get a return, it's a check from the Treasury. It's not from the IRS. So to me personally, I wouldn't gamble with it until he makes it official. But that's you do you, boo.
Well, then here's another question. On the revocable trusts and all that stuff, preparing for your appointment, they want you to do an EIN number, which is kind of a business social security number to pay taxes,
Yeah.
or use your social security.
Tax
So,
ID number.
I'm sorry,
Tax ID number.
tax ID number. So, if that was going to be abolished, are they going to have a new tax?
It's a new system because we're going to be running businesses and you still have to work with the Better Business Bureau. You still have to have a state tax ID. They need to be able to recognize you so you can pay your flat rate.
Yeah.
So it will happen, but I wouldn't worry about having that number until you get your account set up and you go and you get a business license, LLC, or whatever that is. Allow your wealth management to walk you through that process just to protect your own rear end.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Madge has the next one. The spirit have a message for me today.
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh, he's nice on that one.
It's because their son has a birthday or had a birthday.
Oh, get a VIP. Yeah, I'm gonna step back.
What are you juggling? Juggling money. Moving forward, but you feel like you're on a fence. Strong masculine in the past. You're focusing on memories here. Focus on your kids is what you need to focus on.
Interesting.
Be very strategic with your words because your thoughts and words impact what you bring back, karma, and what you're manifesting. So careful with your words.
Oh yeah.
Because that determines this wheel here. That's the fate of the wheel of fortune. Your thoughts and words. So if it's always negative, you are balancing and juggling here. You need to have more balance. So if let's say you're leaning on all the negative all the time, that's the energy that you're going to get back from the universe. So try to be more conscientious about the words that you're speaking, the thoughts that you're thinking. Okay. And whoever this dude is in the past, you're focusing on memories here. And
Yeah.
those can bring negative thoughts in if it's a negative person.
Yeah.
Because this person is overbearing.
Mm-hmm.
You keep one foot in and one foot out. Stop that. You need to release it and let it go. It's the past is the past. Move forward into the future with positive thoughts and positive words.
Yeah. Also, I think we spoke about it. I'm not sure if we did before. We in the month of Aries right now, there are Mars, Venus, and Mercury going into retrograde,
Retrogrades, yeah.
and there you are going to be tested from your past tests.
Exactly.
So if you're bringing back memories from the past, you're not moving forward. You're going to fail your retrograde test.
Yeah.
So move forward, watch your words, gratitude, get in a higher vibe. Don't let it bring you down.
Yeah.
because that's what you're going to be starting to do come the next eclipse.
Yeah.
I'd rather be in a high vibe.
And don't think this goes for all of us, regardless of what our past is. Nadia, do you want to talk about the off world or kind of gauging our energy based on if we've always been a giving person versus if we've just, some people are out there just for money and running with the RV. Do you want to touch base on that?
Sure. We have had Galactics watching over us since you purchased your Zim bonds. So they
Actually, all of our lives, our whole lives, yeah.
Oh, but we're light workers, and we have our galactic family. However, you're really monitored once you got the Zim to know if you were a giving person all your life, or did you just become a giving person because now I'm being watched, or I want to do humanitarian, but I don't really. I want to be full of power or greed. I mean, whatever test is coming right now is to help you know where you stand. Mm-hmm. And when you go for that redemption appointment, they gauged you already at the door. You know, they already know what your intentions are. They already know what your projects are. They just want you to make sure you have the work ready. So, guys, the retrogrades, and what is a retrograde is when actually a planet kind of slows down and makes you ponder on what their purpose is. So, of Mars is a planet of war. So, are you going to be engaged in these polarities or watch the news and be distracted? Venus is a planet of love. If it goes backwards, what happens if you don't feel love? So they're going to test you. If you don't feel the love, is the love within you or not? Mercury is a planet of communication, of electronics. Are you going to be stuck there? Or are you going to move forward? Are you going to watch your words, like Jen said? Because the words are very powerful right now. I mean, if I say, oh my God, I can't ever hold on to money. Yeah, watch your words because that's what you're manifesting. Mm-hmm. Or when am I going to stop being sick? That negative of it is going to keep you staying sick.
Yeah.
Do you love me?
And these retrogrades will have physical ailments as well. You could really be drained and tired.
Or depressed.
And so they're energy based, and you tend to have to fight a little harder to keep your vibration up, but it's worth it.
Yeah,
it is really worth it.
Or somebody will trigger you from something you thought you got rid of, and how are you going to handle it if you got triggered? Are you going to go back to the way you felt back then, or are you going to move forward and say, I'm using these words because it's resonating. The ducks off my the water off the duck's back.
Yeah.
So I'm saying those because those are examples that you have to know. As you spiritually grow, you have rays of how you react to something. Like the first time you got triggered, yeah, those are fighting words. I'm ready to jump in. But as you're spiritually growing, okay, I see what you're saying, but I'm just going to think about it. Or it doesn't bother me because it doesn't affect me. So, like in the past, that used to bother me when he used to come to the door and bark. Now I'm like, whatever. So those are the tests you will be getting because it's your spiritual growth of what your lessons are, of what you wanted to learn.
And it's a great sign that you're all learning the FO very well. Okay.
Hey, we got one.
Oh, I've been told the FO so many times. And what else can I do,
All right. Moving on. Miss Mary. Monday, my son noticed the entire driver's side has been damaged.
Ooh.
He removed snow for a side job. Was my car damaged by the snow removal company that came in February? Oh, okay.
Was the damage to Mary's car from? I'm not getting something on this. Okay.
I am getting a yes.
Are you?
I am.
I'm going to assume you don't have street cameras or anything like that.
The person.
Dash cams.
Okay. Could it be connected from that neighbor who try to put a curse on her.
It says yes. Snow removal. This is movement, and this is a strong yes.
Yeah.
It's not showing me. That's the funniest part.
Yeah, if she says the entire driver's side,
Yeah.
it's doubtful it's just one person.
And they know they did it too. Yeah. I don't know how you would prove that, Miss Mary, unless there's street cameras.
Yeah.
I don't know. You could talk to your insurance because this is temperance and strategy here in order to get any back pay or turn it into insurance. It's going to take a while. So I'm assuming the car is still drivable. I mean, it's still not right that they did it and it got damaged, but if you want any payback for it, it's going to be a long process because you basically this is dealing with the devil.
Well, I mean, you can measure the height of how high that damage is. That's part of the plow, and also the color, if there's any color. Most of those plows are a certain yellow. Take pictures of it.
Yeah. And if it's a bunch of dings and indentions and things from really hard packed snow, which it can happen because they get heavy as bricks, and that's what damaged your car. Really, your best bet is to find street cameras. But if you live in an area where there aren't any, we're just going to manifest a new car for Miss Mary. That's what we're going to do.
The funds.
Yeah.
Let that be first on the list.
There you
All
go.
right. We'll put on it.
All right. Roman, how things looking for this Saturday with the eclipse for the U.S. same day as the Tesla protest, I believe. Thanks. Oh, well, I didn't
It's
realize.
going to be a dark day.
Yeah. That's so cool.
I love things.
It's a dark day.
Yeah, for just a few minutes. I'm putting some page because I don't know why I'm not getting answers. I'm getting blocked.
Leftover paint. No color match on vehicles.
Oh, keep your vibes up. I mean, they used to say a long time ago, Egyptian time, eclipse was an omen because of the darkness. They didn't know when the sun was going to come. But we know better than that now.
There's a lot of worry and anxiety over this. And the Lover's card comes in, but we need to remember this is a Gemini card. And Geminis, there's a two-faced energy here. That means I act one way in front of certain people and I act another.
Oh,
so
yeah.
beware of those energies.
So we have a split personality.
Okay. Wow. This is loss and we have a tower moment. So I don't get that the Tesla protests are going to go very well. Meaning if they get violent and that kind of stuff, I think they're going to be shut down really, really fast. As far as the eclipse and everything goes, it's about being enlightened, but this is temperance. Be patient, go with the energy, keep your energy up as much as you can. This is hope and optimism with the star card and 8 of Wands. The energy is going to move quite quickly. So we're not really going to notice too much of a change except for the protest. It's almost like if you've got your panties in a wad and you cannot handle things right now, you're the one that's going to have the tower moment. If you mind your business and keep your energy okay, you're going to get through it just fine. So this is a free will thing. You want to throw a fit, you're going to have a rough day. You want to relax and just let it go, it'll be fine. So it's almost saying that it'll probably bring out the crazies. Just avoid them. Okay.
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 All right. Let me refresh the copies just to make sure I stay on top of that. All right. Got that. Miss Wyletta has the next one. What's with those text messages? Okay. So the Signal app. All right. So I checked on this earlier today. This is to expose the apps especially Signal, was created by Deep State for spyware. Okay. Do I have it on my phone? Yep. For personal reasons. Do they track it? Well, they track everything. But the reason that they are bringing this to light that they made a mistake, it's to show you how weak and how intrusive the deep state is. Enjoy the trap. They're setting traps for these people. Just let it go. So they had an emergency hearing on Congress today about how dare you? Nope, it's also a distraction. No classified information was released. It's nothing to be concerned about for the good guys, but it is to entrap the bad guys. Okay. And certain 3-letter agencies.
What? My texts were released?
Nadia, I tried to keep it a secret, but it slipped. Okay.
You
So-
know,
So did the
Signal-
pictures. Sorry, King.
No picture. I didn't
Well, you know,
Snapchat.
I got a picture for you.
Uh-oh.
The one that nobody likes on my message.
Oh, okay.
What picture?
Nobody liked it.
Right.
It's a good night he sends with black eyes and this weird looking creepy smiley face. Yeah.
Your
Not nice.
portrait?
It's his portrait, yes.
This is the portrait. Okay. Gotcha.
But you know, there's some phones they said if anything goes out, they have it connected to satellite. But I try it. I'm not part of a contracted deal to use my satellite on my phone. So it won't work.
All right. Julesy, is it true that you will have to sell your XRP to Quantum when it reaches 50,000? It's all going to go into the same system. I don't know anything about selling it, but I'll ask for a yes or no.
I get a strong yes as it goes into Quantum automatically.
Which guarantees it to be, it's XRP is supposed to be precious metal backed anyway, but if it's in a Quantum account, it's guaranteed to be backed up.
I have a question about that, but I don't know if you want to pull first.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically, who runs Quantum? Is it could it be the Anunnakis?
No. No, it's the Federation. The Council of Light actually runs it. That's
Okay.
who Elon does his SpaceX Starlink stuff. Starlink's going to be handling everything. By the way, the Tesla phones will be coming out.
I heard.
They are not free. You will not receive one or a laptop when you go to your meeting, but they will be available. You can buy one. I don't think you'll have it. Don't be trying to go in there and walk out a millionaire and go, I want my free shit. Okay. You can buy one. Okay. You'll have the money. So they are coming out.
And that's going to be Quantum, the Tesla phones?
Yeah. Because you want to be able to use your Quantum phones or laptops to be able to move your money around without having to go to the bank. Okay.
Well, yeah, I thought that was
Honey,
automatic.
That's what I thought too, that you would have it already ready for you.
Well, to start out with, you're going to be, until you get comfortable with that amount of money, you're going to be constantly working with your wealth management
Oh, yeah.
and using your cards. But eventually you won't have to have a card. You can do it with your phone. Okay.
Well, how would you, so what you're saying basically is since the phone is also being used to vote with, you cannot vote if you don't have a phone.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they're supposed to, but they're going to phase this in because we're going to go to paper ballots before they do the technical stuff, which I think they should stick with anyway.
Yeah.
So a deal's been made in order to protect that your XRP doesn't get squandered or hacked. Yeah. There's risk of XRP falling if it's not in the quantum system here. So yeah, it'll have to transition. There's your death card. But it's a good positive thing. There's your sun. there may be a pause in having access to your funds, but it's all good at the end of the day. It just means there might be a wait as they transfer it over.
As long
They
as
may
it's not
say you
on
have to
the
wait 3 days to get it, whatever. But this is a good transition, but it is necessary because XRP, the way it's set up right now, it's hackable. Okay.
So XRP is gold and XLM is silver.
It's to my understanding, it's just the form of the account that and having access to it is what they want to protect. All right. 17. My husband was told he has to be at town hall for a meeting at 2 with his boss and township supervisor. After he spent some time showing the supervisor his job and concerns, what does Spirit say? All right.
So they did have the supervisor with him. Was he nervous? Remember, this is the supervisor that took it. Did something with their daughter.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. So I think that's probably what she wants to know.
It's a good thing you stop questions.
Why? Time or?
You know, we've been on for an hour and 21 minutes, and you still got 15 questions left.
Yeah.
You quit being a nag. Now quit having you just hush.
I know.
I'm sorry. Let's do.
One of his past life, was he a timekeeper?
I was, and you were supposed to be a recorder in this time
Really?
slot, but you've been slacking, lady.
I've been distracted by a lot of things over here.
I know.
Okay. There's nothing to worry about here. This is how to move forward and what actions need to be taken, but they're going to include, of course, like the town council. So this is going to be a community action. Don't fear this. The concerns is under the high priestess because it's more about he knows more about what's going on with that system than the town doesn't even really know. He's there to share his information. Okay. There's nothing negative here. He just needs to go. They want to pick his brain because this is about quick, sharp mental ideas. All right. So they're going to move forward and see what they need to do to fix the system. Okay. Because in the past, you have the Knight of Wands, and they were reckless in a lot of things that they did, and they want to make corrections. Okay. So don't worry about it. All right. 17 has the next one. Can I get a general read on my son and any messages?
Yes.
All right.
He's really going quick.
Next. Well, I should just kind of slow it down since she doesn't have any readings later anyway. So,
does he also keep your appointments too, Jen?
I'm pretty sure he does not. I'm like, have you seen my appointment book?
it's right here. I got it right here. Don't worry about it. Right here.
I'm already booked up for the first 2 weeks of April.
God bless. That's awesome.
Which I'm grateful for. And by the way, if you're one of those who has a reading and this shit kicks off, I will have to reschedule you most likely. Okay.
She's going on vacation.
So I don't know yet, but we'll see.
That's so funny. You hear like the beach in the background. Well, these are what you can say.
It won't be a beach. I don't do beaches. I'll be in the mountains because you can't find me there.
Uh-oh. She's in the Appalachian. You don't even want to go in there to look.
Has your son been in a dark place or something negative going on? Because he's coming out of it. This is burden. This is uplifting, but with your help, because Mama Bear, there's your empathic, loving, intuitive mama, Queen of Cups there. 3 of Pentacles. something to do with work. 8 of Wands. Is he going to be getting a new job? 10 of Swords. Well, he's been through it. Looking for a new job. Maybe he got stabbed in the back at an old job. I don't know, but he's coming out of it. This is kind of a dark to light reading. So he's had it rough lately, but this is okay. With your encouragement, he's going to be all right. 10 of Pentacles, King of Wands. So King of Wands is going to be giving him a job. Now he's going to move forward.
Secretary.
And he'll be financially stable. So this change and dark time that he's gone through is a good thing, because you see this beautiful lotus flower. He needs this. This is a new beginning. Okay.
You know what? I think a lot of the star seeds right now are going through the same thing. So us mama bears have to encourage our children.
Yeah. All right. Miss Mary, is it true that you can get up to 6 people for medbed appointments in humanitarian projects? We've been told that, but there's nothing etched in stone. Plan for it. Think of 6 names if you can, just in case, but we don't know anything for sure. Okay. And we've also heard that they don't go hand in hand, and they're not going to give you an appointment when you go in. It's just get your money exchanged and go. They have a list of people that need them. We don't know yet, because they got really hush real quick when it came to med beds. So I don't know. The mechanical beds that aren't the quantum beds, you'll be able to buy those if you want them. Put them in your house. So the quantum beds, you have to go somewhere special for that. So, because off-worlders run those. That's more of a higher consciousness, spiritual experience.
Can I have a quick Vippy?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm getting mixed messages on this. I just got an email from Donald J. Trump.
It's him. It's him. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, guys, I'll be back. He needs my advice. But it says, please answer question 1 before, but I don't want to open it because I don't want it to be a trick, but I'm hoping it's a 1-800 number. So my question is, should I open it or is it a scam?
Would it be coming out as from Trump, or would it be coming out from something else?
I don't know, but that's the oddest thing that just popped up on my email. And Spirit told me to look at it, and I'm going, that's weird, because I don't even pay attention while we're on the show of what's going on. And that one caught my eye. So,
well, I didn't get it, so I would not open
it. It's a scam or what? It's an ace. It's a scam, or open it.
No, it says there's a message. Be patient.
Okay, thanks. Thanks. Okay, so wait till after the show.
This says it's a distraction.
You know, that's what has been going on the whole time while we've been on. They really don't like our vibes, which is good. But is it a scam, or should I not pay attention to it?
Judgment, just to get your attention.
I get scammed.
Justice comes in here, so somebody's trying to pull the wool over your eyes.
Yeah, the whole time today when I've been telling you guys keep your vibes up, it was like boom after boom after boom. When I told you guys to hold the energy and put Jen in a bubble, it was like boom, 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 boom. So, okay. Sorry, Donald, you're going to have to wait.
Are the arms crossed on that card? Your card? Is that what you're talking about, King of Wands? I don't know. I'll have to go back and look.
Arms crossed.
No, it was one of the cards that you pulled.
Oh, too late.
I think on the 3, on the last one of the 3 that you put out.
Judgment, I think one was.
That one. No, there.
Distraction. Yeah.
Was that the Three of Cups?
That
or
means you're focused and you're meditating and you're thinking, and somebody's shoving something in your face. It's to distract you from
No.
your
It
meditation.
means
what is that? No, what is that on the regular?
Four of
Move
Cups.
move on.
Four of Cups.
Hurry
Okay.
up, move on. Hurry up, move on. That's what it is.
It's King's
Oh,
Arms.
it's King's Arms.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Should I take Megan in with me when the RV happens and to the Redemption Center?
Who's Megan?
His wife.
Markle. He's taking Harry's woman.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Someone needs her.
Somebody pass him a bucket. He's puking right now.
Should people once take Megan? Only the divine can answer. Can you once take Megan to the redemption?
I get no.
Wow, so I'm gonna keep quiet if I'm getting distracted because I got a yes. So we'll see. It's probably a distraction. Then I'm probably being blocked.
Oh Lord. No.
See?
No.
Only of the divine. That's so weird. What's going on?
This is fighting. This is lying. And this is, can I have some?
Yeah.
It's best if you just kind of do this and
On the sly and not let her know that you're doing it.
yeah, 10 of Cups. You're doing what you need to do to provide and take care of your family. They're going to be happy whether she goes or not. If you go, there's going to be energy about, you lied to me. Where'd you get this? And it's going to cause a big fight. Don't. Okay. All right. You go. The strength is in with you. Okay. That's inner strength. You can do this on your own.
Wow, can you keep a secret that long for 90 days?
He's a redhead. He'll keep a secret out of spite.
That's so true.
Okay. Let's see. Miss Charlotte, I took my dog Scappy on his first car ride. What did he think about it?
Apprehension. Wasn't sure what to think about it at first.
It's that Scappy's picture on the.
Fear of the unknown. He didn't know what was going on. Glad that you were there with him. This is new. Kind of excited.
Yeah.
Trying to figure it out. Scared.
Apprehend.
Yeah. But wants to do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do it again. Yeah. Wants to do it. So I would really talk to him and warn him before next time. Because now he's hopeful. You've given him something to look forward to, but explain it. Ace of Wands, let's go. But I would recommend talk him through it. Prepare him.
Exactly. Use words that he'll get. You want to go for a ride or a car or something like that. Yeah. Because that way he'll put two and two together eventually. Scrappy. Scrappy-doo.
Scrappy-doo. All right. Let's see. Benita. Let's see, love. How will my husband deal with the RV? Please and thank you. Don't tell him.
I wouldn't.
Do you know how many people I wonder who will pack their bags and move and not tell anybody? Not even their spouses. Some people will do it. I hate that because that's dishonest. And that's scary.
Unless it's a dangerous relationship that gave them a reason to leave.
Yeah.
You know, like a lot of people won't leave because of financial difficulties. So
make sure you have your stuff in a trust before you sign divorce papers, because they will try to take it.
We mentioned this before, I think on the last show. You can give him play role.
Yeah, like play money. Like set up an account and go do your thing. Now leave me alone.
Yeah.
I'm taking a vacation.
Or just when you won the lottery and This
I
is
may or
yours.
may not come back.
Yeah. Well, do you know that how many people have family members that you've tried to encourage and say, look, I'm making these investments and someday these are my plans and I want you involved. And they're going, y'all batshit crazy.
Yep.
And then once it happens, because they're saying you're being taken advantage of, blah, 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 blah. It's a scam, pyramid scheme, whatever. When it happens, they'll be the first to knock on your door and go, so, how about that money now?
And you say you're batshit crazy.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you remember when you said this? And now I believe you, even though you're still batshit crazy.
Oh, wow.
I gotta leave him out of it.
He got plans.
They're not yours.
This is a typical answer.
That's what I'm doing.
He's going to be going, look at all what I can do. He's going to get so excited. He's going to go,
Yep.
oh, I can do this and this and this.
That's what I get.
So the Empress is telling me you keep control of it.
Yep.
And
Like
do
we
what
said.
we like kind of
Or
suggest.
you have somebody outside of the family, like a financial advisor, take control that you
Yeah.
trust.
Queen of Pentacles, you keep it in your hands.
Yeah.
Because the Two of Wands is you'll have to fill that account constantly with extra money. Nope, you budget it. So it's excitement. These are pages that tell you pages are immature. Woohoo! Is there more coming? Because a lot of people have that attitude too. Because you have to remember, we'll get like 1% up front, and then it's going to be set up in dividends. You'll get, it can be like twice a year, once a year, or like quarterly.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll get certain amounts. How many of them will blow through it before your next, money drops?
I think that's why they've been waiting also, because when you start to realize, oh my God, I'm really budgeting, I'm really trying to hold on to the money now, when that amount of money comes in,
Yeah.
you're now knowing how to take care of it instead of blowing it off. But you can make a trust that doesn't have your name on the trust and you work for the trust. So he doesn't know that it's your trust.
Yeah.
So you just you found yourself a job and you're working on this trust. And you could, like we said, you got people on payroll roles.
Yeah.
And you give him that if he wants something.
Now, if he's an older gentleman and he can't really work anymore, there's just volunteer stuff that you can volunteer your time. If not, give him some relaxing money, a new fishing pole, and send him to the lake or something. But don't.
Not with a cement attached. No,
you don't with a cement pond. Okay.
Buy him a boat, send him off to out at sea, and let's see how good he is at finding his way back.
Yeah, it's just a matter of it depends on your particular situation. Everybody's going to be different.
Yeah.
All right. Mash, question, what does the universe want me to know? Didn't we kind of do this?
That's what I thought.
Watch your words and your thought process and make sure that they're staying more positive. Stop focusing on the past.
Yep.
Okay.
Or the illnesses.
Yeah.
Focus on being healed.
All right. Troublemaker. I mean, King of Wands. Can you see if my guide, John, thinks I have enough? Let's do. I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I forgot about asking about Uncle Harry yesterday. I don't know why.
Let's do pendulum first.
Let's see if my guides, John, thinks I have enough. Oh, okay. I got it. Thank you.
Have enough what?
Purchase silver and currency.
That's a strong, currencies and things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Strong, yes. You're good.
Does he have to work on this? Oh, micromanage. Make sure you manage and you have enough, but don't, like we've talked about it before, don't think you can blow it off at one time.
No, give yourself an allowance. Give yourself
Yeah,
so much for
individually.
different
Strategy.
purposes. Yeah.
Strategize.
Yeah,
Budget.
like have an account that's just bills that your bills come out of, and then your humanitarian is separate. But you and if you squander your humanitarian money on yourself, it will be stripped from you. So don't be stealing from the humanitarian funds either. You'll get your own portion. You'll be fine. But King of Wands, you got plenty, love.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. If you micromanage and, like you said, put little funds for bills, little funds for this, you'll
Yep.
be fine.
Yep. All right, Jen. Will my husband be joining me on a humanitarian project? Do you want him to? That's the
You
question.
have that free will.
Did you not right before you didn't have a project? You do have a project? All right. Wody's husband be joining.
I'm getting yes. It's a soft yes, but yes.
Is he going to be helping you, or are you dragging him in? Like, yes, but I feel
Well,
like
that's why I said free will. That's both.
He'd be kicking and screaming, but saying yes, dear, all at the same time.
exactly. That's what I got. I got like it's not
Ace of
his
Swords, strong yes, absolutely. This is the tower. Don't let him screw it up.
Don't let him go shopping.
Oh Lord, that's exactly right. He will. This is temptation. It will screw it up. Yes, let him help, but this is where you stay in control. Okay.
Has he gone through the midlife crisis yet? Think about that.
Okay. Okay. All right. So here's what you're going to do. Yes, let him take action and work with you, but you're going to put him on a budget with 7 of Pentacles and make him lean on the hoe until the next allowance comes in. Okay.
That's why he's not happy. Okay, I got it. That's why he's not happy.
All right.
She said exactly.
Okay. So,
I see
and
it kicking, but it didn't know it was that.
if you feel that you're in a rocky relationship to where, and this is not for just Jen, it's for everybody, that if your spouse, significant other will not be happy with their allowance and they want to divorce you and try to take half, this is where your trust come in. Okay.
Yeah.
If you've got any concern at all, go by yourself and set up all of those trusts. These are safety nets. So if they do try to pull that crap,
Yeah.
you have this little divorce account over here and this says, here, there's your amount. Bye. Or fuck off. Okay. Anyway, let's go.
Find out.
Yeah.
AFO.
All right. Let's take that one off. Moon's got the next one. Did God send Malachi and Aaliyah into my life to keep me fighting to hang on and not give up? I used to pray to go home. Were the babies his answer? Normally they are, because it gives you motivation to hang in there. If it wasn't for my grandbabies, I would, if I would have been allowed to, besides ring doorbell, I would have left a long time ago. But
Yeah, I get a strong yes to that.
yeah.
Hang in there. It ain't all that bad.
Yep.
And you were meant to hang in there to be our family as well. It doesn't just stop with them.
Yeah.
Look what your purpose is now for the collective. The world needs your light, Moon, so let it shine.
Yep. And I think when you see those kids, you shine even brighter because of them.
And you get to, well, there's a huge ace. So yeah, you're teaching them. There's the devil, to keep him out of their lives.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Makes
yeah.
sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that they don't fall. Same cards, but different order. Yeah, see these little pages to get them started in life with the humanitarian as well. Okay, this is for their generation, and to take that burden and worry off of them. So yeah, absolutely.
Yep, humanitarian projects don't end with this generation.
That's right. And you can set up your humanitarian, they're calling it your legacy.
Yeah.
You can set it up for however, if you want it to last 10 years, If you want it to last 20, 50, 100 years, that's how far they'll spread your finances out if that's how you want to set it up. I don't need it spread out over 100 years because I probably won't be here and I don't care. So I'm going to condense it, give it to me over 20. I'll take care of the rest.
Yeah, and make it self-sustainable. Let your legacy sustain itself.
You create an empire that continues to bring income in for the next few generations.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Also, probably another thing is word to the wise. On that sheet that I showed earlier, they talked about beneficiaries. Don't tell your beneficiaries that they're their beneficiaries.
Oh, Lord, no.
You don't want any. Okay.
No, because something might happen to your brake lines. I'm just saying. Okay.
Exactly.
All right. Bets has the next one. Was the huge feline we saw on Monday walking in the Priory Church from another dimension? It was huge and was so graceful. Did you see a Lyran?
Yes. Was that a Lyran?
Lyrans are very heavy in this density right now.
Oh, yes, they are. Oh, yeah, I get a yes. So I'm sorry, John.
I like how King, we were still talking and he just starts using pendulum. He's like, I'm going to get these answers done because I'm going to get out of here. Yeah, it's one of many, actually. They're coming in really heavy right now.
In the church? Wow. They are. They're really around, but
these are generational protectors.
Nice.
They've been around a long time. They're shapeshifters. This is transformation, gift giving. So they are good. They're graceful, positive.
It is so weird. That last card you brought was very, very blurry. No, that was
this one?
Yeah, where was it? It could be my camera. Okay. Very, very blurry.
Could be your eyes.
Get your granny glasses.
What?
Dang, damn it, young lady.
Yeah.
My God, I'm going to be like that before the med bed.
We got 4 more, guys. We're almost done. Jojo, I have concerns privately. Does my angel guardian say they are warranted? Should you be worried? First of all, you should never be worried about anything.
Does my angel stay there?
God wants the steering wheel back there, Jojo. Okay? Don't worry about it.
We're going to have a class on how to say F off for anything that is causing you to have concerns, because your light is shining and they don't like it, but you're stronger than that.
Something is coming. This is family related. No, this is a cycle that you need to go through. Let it complete. That's the world. This is a transformation for you and your family. Nope. It needs to happen so you can get to your next phase. It's a freaking thing. Okay. Ace of Wands. It's a yes in the form of you take control of the situation to pray about it, not pull the blanket over your head and hide. Okay.
I'm curious, Jojo, is your birthday coming up? Because there's a thing called the Saturn return, and you have to complete that cycle in order to move on. And it usually happens around, I don't know if it's a 7-year birthday every so many years.
Yeah, the Ace of Wands is you can take action, but the only action you need to take is prayer. That's all you need to do. God, I know that I'm divinely protected and you're going to guide me through this, and walk away from it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Miss Betts, isn't April the 2nd supposed to be the beginning of the true year? Yes. As far as the Hebrew calendar goes, this kicks off New Year's. Okay. Yeah, it is. All right. Miss Pam, may I have a message from Spirit, please, and thank you?
No.
Okay. see. King's kind of he got his big boy britches in a wad today, I reckon.
Really?
Jen and Nadia talk too much when he's not hosting.
He's going commando.
Oh yeah, when he's not hosting, we get to talk.
Commando, you must be feeling a breeze.
It was a good breeze. It's overcast. Somewhat overcast. Sun's still out though. Darn it.
Dadgummit. All right.
Yeah, give it.
Yep. Spirit for Miss Pam. What do we got? 2 wands. What are you making decisions about? 5 of Pentacles. Money.
Mhm.
Who do I pay? Who do I not pay?
Ever since that peanut butter was brought up,
You
I've
can
been
send
thinking
it to
about
me.
money.
You're trying to balance. You're trying to find balance right now in your life. Ooh, 4 of Wands. In the future, this is a celebration and deal. That card is always a representation of all the new stuff you're going to be celebrating. So this worry about being left out in the cold and not having it and having to juggle Rob Peter to pay Paul or whatever the situation is, could be giving somebody attention to. It's not going to be a worry in the future. You'll have everything you need to move forward. Look at this beautiful Ace of Cups. Remember, the lotus comes out of the darkness of the mud and comes out to the sunlight to bloom. So it's rocky right now. Don't worry about it. It's going to be okay.
Yep.
And it doesn't have to be finances. It could be just maybe you're juggling your time. You got too much on your plate. You're going to get to the point that you won't.
Or spiritual journey.
Yeah.
That's enlightenment when you get to the lotus flower.
Yeah.
Roy.
Roy.
Better late than never.
Wow.
Hi, Roy. Long time no see, love.
He must have came for dinner.
Peanut butter. It's peanut butter sandwiches.
Yeah. Yes. Extra crunchy.
I haven't cracked the seal off of it yet, but I'll let you sniff the peanut butter through it. Okay. Last question. Sister Marcy, there is no one around me that knows anything on the currency. Am I going to be able to get the help that you need? Of course you will.
We're here.
Of course you are. Not only will you have your wealth management team there, you have this beautiful family. You're going to be fine, Marcy.
Yep.
Okay.
No worries. Don't worry.
Right. And you got to remember, we're going to be traveling a lot, possibly after. Now, remember, at first, we're going to be taking care of our personal families, getting them all squared away. We're going to be doing a lot of traveling. It will be nothing to be able to get on a plane and find each other. I think one of the first things we're going to do as a collective is find some big hall and have a big party and
That would be fun. Yeah.
have tater salad, apparently.
Okay, that's it. Everybody bring tater salad that day.
Yeah, tater salad party and peanut butter. Wow.
Oh, good.
Okay.
That's dessert. That's dessert.
Do not put peanut butter in my tater salad. Okay, that's a good thing. All right. All right, guys. That's it. We went a couple of hours. Yes, we talk a lot. It's just what we do. But we have a lot of exciting good news. Keep with that energy.
Yeah.
Even if it doesn't happen for a week or whatever, it doesn't matter. We're so close. We're making progress. We're not just stuck in a rut anymore. So go with it.
Yeah,
Peanut butter jar, peanut butter jar, peanut butter jar.
Yeah.
Oh, he said it 3 times. It must be. Guys, still work on discernment because you have to make sure that you're not going to be tricked like my Donald Trump email. So that's one thing. And keep your vibes up. Even though we're not on the show, keep it going.
Yeah.
Let your kids see you shine and then wonder why you're shining, and they'll start shining. So it's almost like laughter. It'll be contagious eventually.
Yeah. And just remember, you got the butter. We just need the nuts.
We got the nuts. We just need the butter.
I'm not talking about our mental state. Okay. All right, guys. So King has a show tomorrow, and then he will be hosting the Roundtable Deep Dive on Friday, and we'll be talking about not Nabisco, but UNESCO.
Oh.
Yes. Speaking of memories, because that's what we're working on. I used to live by a Nabisco plant, and boy, that smells so good.
I've been to Hershey, PA. Man, it does smell like chocolate. UNESCO, as far as I understand, what I've done so far is some government organization.
Bureaucracy.
Yeah, it's bull
I
crap.
I dove a little deeper, so it's kind
It's
of
a United Nations bureaucracy.
Yeah, yeah. Which means that it goes really deep and nasty and ugly and all that kind of stuff. I haven't gotten that far yet, but I'm sure it will.
Yep. It
All right,
is.
guys. Y'all be blessed.
It may be like a 10-minute discussion on UNESCO, and the rest is questions. Who knows?
Probably.
Well, look at him. He's already
These are rat
planning.
bastards, and this is the company that they're laundering money through.
It all depends on whether or not Rocco is on board.
That's true.
Okay.
All right, guys.
All righty.
That be it. Blessings, blessings. I love ya.
Hey,
Good
Yetch.
night.
Stay
See y'all
positive.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Bye.
I'm in the morning for the
He did it.
every time. He's got it planned
Off
out.
on his own show one day.
He
All right.
knows that eventually we'll be talking, and he just gone.
I know. Go ahead, ladies. Keep talking. All right. Bye.
All right, guys. Y'all have a blessed evening. I'll see you in the morning for the oracles. Okay. All right. I love you. And remember, if you want to start a group email, we can create a Zoom meeting for Future Humanitarian. You can email me your email, and we'll get something started. Okay. All right, guys. Have a blessed evening. I love you. Bye-bye.